Hey guys, welcome to the unsolicited female vlog. The female vlog is going to be me telling you about something that happened to me today that seems to happen once a year. I feel like I have a memory of this having happened twice in 1 year. But anyway, so I am in those days of the month. And I'm not going to get graphic or anything, so you don't have to worry. This is going to tie into a video that I'm not sure if I'll have time to get to it tonight. Last night I went to bed and I wasn't feeling very well, neither physically, nor emotionally, nor spiritually. But it's really an old issue, so I'm not really going to dwell on it. I knew that something that wasn't helping my cause was the fact that my days were starting. Yesterday, I was starting to see the beginning stages, and then I said to myself, oh my lord, I have an 8-hour shift tomorrow. I am going to be on day 2 of my lady situation, and day 2 is the worst, at least in my case. Anyways, I just braced myself and I said, I've survived this before, I'll survive it now. But it turns out that in the middle of work, I start getting these very intense pains, and I told myself, I didn't take my little enzyme. That's why this thing is, getting out of control. I take a moment as soon as I can to go to the restroom, take care of my stuff, and take my little enzyme. That enzyme, it's papaya, in case you're wondering. It was taking a while to kick in, given that I took it late. I took it when the symptoms appeared, as opposed to before the worst symptoms appeared. So anyways, I knew that was gonna happen, but the problem was that as the hours went by, my pain came back, but it was intensifying. That's when I identified it as, oh, this is that 1 month when the thing gets really out of control. It always happens to me around this season, either the fall or the winter. Last year, I feel like it happened in December, and the year before that, it was on November. This time, it's the earliest I've ever gotten that episode, which is September. What happens during those days is that I get such an intense pain, accompanied by feeling extremely cold, especially my hands. But despite all that, the rest of my body feels hot. It's like the surface of my body feels hot to the touch, except my hands, but internally I am shaking. But on the plus side, I was able to chill for a little bit because I told my supervisor, look, I'm sorry, but I need to step aside for a second because I'm feeling this type of way. So she understood, and I told her I have this immense fatigue. My mobility feels really limited. Everything that I do is accompanied by pain, and I have the abdominal cramps, and I feel shaky, dizzy, and very cold. And she said, oh, you know what? I'm gonna get you stuff with sugar. What do you like to eat? And I said, you know what? Now that I remember, ginger candy is like really good for your stomach, or ginger anything. So I remember having that the last time this happened to me, but at the time it was happening, I wasn't thinking about it. She got me some of that. I ate some and drank a lot of water because I was getting dehydrated at a faster rate than normal. I was resting for about some 4-5 minutes, and I was able to slowly gain my strength back. So I stepped out and I went out to keep doing what I do, and I was feeling better, but couldn't really move like I normally do. And then within 10 or 15 minutes, everything was gone. I had also taken some ibuprofen because although I don't mess with medicine like that, it was getting too intense, and I still had 3 more hours to go. I said, I cannot just leave. Although I have a perfect attendance, I don't like to take advantage of that unless I really have to. And I also identified this as a returning issue, So I just rolled with it. But fortunately, I had a supportive person in my team. Not that in the past I wasn't supported, but it really helps take the weight off your shoulders. But yeah, you guys, it stinks to have this condition recurring every month. I mean, I'm sure you guys have heard about it, or if you are a female, you can relate. I just shared that because I want you to know that just what happens in my life, how I feel, how I deal with it, also how it affects me. Like, it puts me in a vulnerable spot when I am working. And today I am vlogging this late precisely because when I came back home, I was sleeping. I didn't really have a rough night sleeping. I could sleep well, but I didn't get that many hours. I only got maybe 4.5. 5 is pushing it. I really felt like I needed to catch up on sleep and rest, and I felt that at work too. So I just came home and immediately crashed in bed, and I kept going in and out of my nap, but I spent most of the 2 hours that I set aside for it napping more than flipping and turning. Yeah, you guys, I just wanted to share that, and like I said, this is going to tie in to a discussion that I'm going to have in a little bit. I really would love to hear what you guys have to say, because maybe it's simpler than I'm making it be or sound, but I feel like someone out there is going to have the perfect input for me that I'm looking for to understand this thing better. So stay tuned, and I will see you in a moment. And if this topic made you uncomfortable but you still made it to the end of the video, I thank you. Because I know that it's not fun to hear a girl talking about her little situation. I hope that I didn't disturb you with it, but just so that you get an idea of what my day was like. Thanks for watching.